welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Look there at spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight, a couple of rivals doing battle in the NFC West. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Los Angeles Rams. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford was one of those guys, Mike, that I think through the first half of his career was probably the most underappreciated quarterback in the entire league. The talent was always undeniable. But when he was constantly discredited for was just the fact that he was on some really bad teams that were left to play really irrelevant football down the stretch. Immediately changed that narrative the second he joined a championship roster. Now, he's just trying to see if he can add some more hardware to that resume and solidify that legacy even further.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On first down, right back to Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Stafford. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Parkinson in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. That one brought in by Nakua. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Off the bootleg, it's Stafford taking a shot downfield for Adams.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They put Adams in motion. Throw on 3rd down, Stafford. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Rams are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Evans. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team, every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over. So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On third down, it's Purdy. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
If that's the way you want to run it on first down, a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down. They run once more with McCaffrey. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. First and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
A gain of 12.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49ers.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I promise you all week, as they built this defensive game plan, Mike, they knew exactly where he was going to line up on every snap. And based on where he was in the formation alignment, they were going to have certain checks and calls.
Oh, a loose football. The Rams have it. Into space. He's inside the 30. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
Rams offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. And now, following the fumble return, what a place to start. It is 1st and goal. Stafford working from the pistol. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Here's Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, and nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So a sack is definitely not ideal, Mike, but the last thing you want to do down here on this part of the field is turn the ball over by forcing a play that's not there. So he sees time running out. He's got no choice but to eat the ball, but at least he can live to play another down.
Sean McVay will send out the field goal unit. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Rams, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense ready for their 2nd possession.
At their own 26-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. The defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third down. Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10.
The Rams offense ready to take over once again. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on first and 10. Off play action. It's Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Diamador Lenore there defensively to break that one up.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Open man, that's Adams.
Complete to Devontae Adams. That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for third and 3. Parkinson in motion. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Intended for Jordan.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
2 yards on the pickup. It's set.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 6-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8 as we are ready to get back underway. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy.
Purdy's pass complete to Mike Evans. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Purdy gonna put it up again. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, San Francisco.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression, and at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
One of the tight ends motions right. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on and try a field goal now. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked.
Mike, it's usually not a good thing when we start talking about the long snapper, but it was his error that leads to this blocked kick. So if this operation doesn't get cleaner, this is something we're going to have to keep an eye on the rest of the game.
Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll fake the handoff now. Stafford. Throw over the middle. Run in by Adams. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
That's into the hands of Jordan Whittington. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Stafford. He'll complete it to Adams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The Niners offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Working his way open, that is Evans. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down. Here's Purdy again. That is caught downfield by Pearson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down,
that pass play good for 22. First down, 49ers.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown.
To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Mike Evans. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, this is Blake Corum. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Inside the 40. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Parkinson in motion. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Stafford's pass, complete to Kobe Parkinson. A 3-yard pickup.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Second down, they need 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. They're going to have it at their own 20-yard line.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
The 49ers offense going to take over just before the half. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Purdy's pass.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
A gain of 14.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts
49ers.
as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, Purdy. Flush to his right. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Here's Corliss Waitman now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Here comes Smith on the return. And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. 49ers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Purdy now on second down. Got his man. It's Kirk. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
A gain of 21 yards.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners, first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On second down, Purdy. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Third down, Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard
The Rams offense
line.
getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On play action, it's Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And they will finally run him down. That is a big play for L.A. And even 30 yards.
First down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard
And with that
line.
run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49ers 11-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down behind
And
the
after
line
that
scrimmage.
negative run, I think this changes the play call now
It's
on
now
3rd
third
down.
and
So
5.
this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Stafford now on 3rd down. That's to Parkinson, open right side. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get 4th and short in plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The Niners offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming, getting started with 1st and 10. Quickly out wide for Kirk.
Purdy's pass complete to Christian Kirk. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tackle made by Nate Landman.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
A loss
The
of
key
2
to great
brings up
defensive
2nd
line
and
play
12
is the get-off.
at
When
the
that ball
38-yard
moves,
line.
how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Taken down at the 40 line.
20-yard
It's a gain of
pickup
20.
there. It's good
First
for a
down,
Niners
49ers.
first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
We try and run here with James. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And a 49er first down.
What a nice drive this continues to turn out to be. I mean, to continue to maintain possession and sustain this drive, you can feel the defense is starting to wear down. So they had an opportunity there to get off the field and come away with a third down stop, but they pick up just enough and get a fresh set of downs. I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. Third down coming up. To throw is Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will score. Game on.
San Francisco.
Mike Evans. Touchdown, San Francisco. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Corum. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. From the 25, he'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
At the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. The motion man is Nakua. 2nd down, it's Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the out route. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Rams 1st down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll run it with Williams. Brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
10 at the 36-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. And the strength on display rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the 1st down. A pickup of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A give, and here comes Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have
No
his
gain
way
on the
with
play.
this defense
Second
all
and
game
10.
long, Mike. He's up
At
over
the
100
20-yard
yards for
line.
the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Now a toss, left side, it's Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. Got his man at the 6. And the Rams are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at one possession. That's a great start there on first down.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Back to throw is Stafford, who outs another catch for his favorite target. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Now Stafford on third and goal. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Jordan Whittington.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 22-yard attempt.
And this one right down the middle. It's good.
Makes the score
a big 3 points as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Niners take over.
So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. Here's first and 10. Now Purdy. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. He's taken down just shy of midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. We'll send a tight end in motion right. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll drop to throw. He'll get that one to James. It's complete. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. They send Evans in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, 49ers. Here's Purdy again. Right back to Evans. He's got it again.
Complete to Mike Evans. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Again in the air for Purdy. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second.
And the 49ers
stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Purdy. Into the hands of Pearsall on the right side.
Purdy's pass.
The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now 2nd and inches. Throwing again is Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Corum. Yeah! They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Their own 22-yard
Kyron Williams and the Rams offense ready to get back to work. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar. And they have been so far. They'll come up for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stop. 21 seconds to go in the game.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection, and another first down.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go down and try to win this game.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
14 more yards.
Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Line.
Here's first down. Here's Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Down at the 19-yard line.
Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. Are they going to kick it now? Risk another play. Time will tell. So on is the kicker, Harrison Mevis, in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Rams. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Rams are victorious as we say so long from SoFi.